Hey everybody, happy 5 Minute Friday. Dr. Holly here. I gotta set my timer, even though it almost always goes off and I am not done with my soapbox. Okay, so theme for this week, have you raised your prices? Okay, I just got off of a nearly 2 hour presentation with some students. Thankfully, I was invited to do a presentation, Numbers You Need to Know in Chiropractic Business, where I was able to go through the methodology that I have come up with from both the Profit First system and just some basic business accounting, that sort of thing, entrepreneurship, and how to operate your business. Okay, this question, I see this a lot. I see this a lot in Facebook groups. People lament for months and months and months or years on raising their prices. And I know because I've done it. Okay, I know for the first 5 years in practice, for a fact, never raised our prices. Okay, those of you who have an insurance based practice or a high percentage of insurance based practice, you will think or you will say, I can't raise my prices. I can't do that because the insurance companies are not going to pay me anymore, right? Yes, that is very much the lay of the land. That we have really no negotiating arm when it comes to most states and most insurance-based negotiating contracts, that sort of thing. Okay, but does that mean you can't go up on your prices? No, you have to have a fee schedule to back that up. You will inevitably have self-pay patients. You will have maybe self-insured patients. You will have claims that go to a liability, like a PI case or something like that. You can, and you have the authority to raise your prices. Now, it took us 5 years to do so. Okay, I'm just being honest with you. We are not sponsored by this company, but we did use the Chiro Health USA program, and I know we had our flat rates on there, and it was at least 5 years before we even went up $5 on that plan. Okay, and you think it's going to be so hard, everybody's going to leave, nobody's going to want to pay more money. Okay, now we know the way that the economy is going, inflation is out there. We cannot ignore it anymore. So I don't want you using that excuse either way. I don't want you to say, well, everybody else is going up, now I can't go up, or everything's going up, now I have to go up, right? You could have gone up before. It's completely under your control. I really like $5 every January 1st, okay? But if you haven't done it and you've been in practice for 10 years, or you meant to do it in January and you didn't do it, it is completely up to your right as a business owner to raise your prices, okay? If you want to, I don't know of any state that requires you to post these changes within a certain amount of time frame, but if that's what makes you feel better, post a sign in your office, give 30 days notice, whatever it is, and in 30 days, you're done with that sign. That's just the new way, okay? People will understand. Now, if $5 is going to make or break somebody, maybe that means they come back in 2 weeks rather than they come back next week, okay? That is ultimately their decision. But the more time we spend lamenting about not raising our prices is affecting the sustainability of our practice, okay? I am very passionate about especially keeping women in this profession, about not burning out. And this is just one of those things. It's put your CEO hat on, pull up your big girl britches, and be a business owner, okay? Now, we can also diversify your income, okay, between the things that you can't control, like insurance reimbursement rates and cash-based service offerings, or upselling a patient on, products or service supplements in your office, that sort of thing. Sure, okay? How do we find a profitability on that? Now, I shared this 2022 projections worksheet a while back, but I just wanted to share it again. Look at what is your expected revenue for each service line item that you offer in your business, okay? And how can we affect those things? How can we make them more profitable? How can we focus on what we want to have intention behind and make our business grow, even if you feel like you're out of control and you can't control the trends in the insurance industry, or payment denials, or government lockdown, shutdowns, whatever else, okay? There are pieces of your business and of your cash flow that you can control. You guys already know that's why I'm a big fan of Profit First system, but I'm also just a big fan of keeping an eye on your metrics and setting realistic goals, okay? So hit reply if you want this spreadsheet, if you didn't get the link to it last time that I shared it. I'm gonna wrap up. My timer hasn't gone off yet, so it might be a true 5 Minute Friday. Have a good weekend, everybody.